What's up, y'all? Sparta here. So for this video, I want to do a quick, very quick, tutorial on how to use an S Pen on the S21 Ultra. This is the Galaxy Note 10, regular Note 10. This is S21 Ultra, obviously, and with this new set of phones Samsung released, it's only the Ultra they decided that they wanted to allowed to have the ability to use S Pens on. So you can use basically any S Pen from, I assume, the Note 8 on to now. So, and even like the S Pens from, like, say, the Galaxy Tabs or the bigger S Pens like that. So now this is quite a difficult thing, right? They made it kind of convoluted to do. I don't understand why. Basically, to make it work, what you have to do is you have to pull the pen out. Obviously, make sure that your note screen is off. Then you just swipe up. See, that's just horrendously difficult. I don't understand why they made it so hard to do. Wrong pattern. But yeah, basically that's all you got to do. Sarcasm aside, it basically works the exact same as it does on here. One thing that I would advise you to do is never, so long as the pointer, and I know I'm kind of having it, but make sure the pointer is actually showing on the screen, because the moment you lift it, it'll go back to being registered with the note. Now you could just buy a separate S Pen, like a separate smaller S Pen if you want that. The problem with that is, since from the Note 8 on, these are Bluetooth S Pens, they charge when they're in the phone. They charge when they're in the S Pen silo. So that's why it's really nice that I still have my Note 10 and the S Pen still works pretty much the same as it always has, because I don't have to worry about that. Now, regular Note 10s are like, I think $300 last time I checked. Or hell, even get a Note 8 and it'll Note 8, Note 9. The earliest model I've seen people use is the Note 9. So get a Note 9. It's most likely cheap. It's still a good phone to use. It still has a headphone jack, so you'd be able to use it for multiple purposes. But in terms of what this phone can do, it's pretty much the Note experience. So the only things that you can't really do, and even when I did that, the screen decided to turn on. So let me move it away a little bit. Yeah, the only things you can't do is, say you go into YouTube. I just tried this. The air gestures won't work. What I'll try to do, maybe there's some setting to do it. So let me go into settings. Let me type S Pen. As you guys can see here, you get all of your S Pen, basically everything that you would get on the Note, you get in this menu here. So motions and gestures. Not really seeing anything that would indicate that I'd be able to do anything like the air gestures. What I'm going to do is I'm going to go into the camera. So I didn't mean to do that, but okay, phone. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna hover it. No, it doesn't work. It's not taking any pictures or anything. So basically, when you have a regular S Pen and it's from another Note phone, um, you're not going to be able to do any of the Bluetooth features that you would get on the Note. So you can't do any of the, like, say, press the press the button press the button, swipe it up. That's your volume up. Swipe it down, volume down. Left is go backwards, right is go forwards. You don't get any of that sort of functionality. You don't get the functionality of being able to use it as a shutter button. So that's another thing that you can't do. It's basically you could just use it as a regular stylus, which again is fine. And due to the fact, even when the battery runs out, it doesn't really matter because you'd still be able to use the S Pen. It's still a stylus at the end of the day. You just won't be able to use the Bluetooth at all on it. So that does kind of suck. But hey, Samsung does have their own S Pen for the S21. So it is going to be it is very nice to see that they added this functionality, and that if you have a pass note, your S Pen will just work on it. And that's really nice. It is very cool as well how just easy it is to do. Like, you just take the S Pen out of the silo of your Note and you're just able to use it. And to me, that's just very convenient. Um, eh, it's very Apple-like, though I've heard from a lot of people that when it comes to a lot of the Apple things that they like to tout, like say, oh, you could bring your AirPods, connect them to your Mac and your iPhone, and then it'll just seamlessly switch from them. And it's like, and people have said they've had issues with that. I'm not going to talk about it because I didn't really experience that. I've only had, as you guys can see, AirPods Pro and an iPhone. I'm not really an Apple person, so I can't talk about that. But in terms of this, it is really nice how they made it so it just works. And God, it looks like my S20 FE, my S20 FE, my S21 Ultra has scuffs on it when it's really just dust. But yeah, overall, that's pretty much it, though. Again, it's just nice to see. Good on you, Samsung, for making it just easy. Because a lot of companies would make that a little bit convoluted and unnecessarily hard to do. So good on you, Samsung, for just making that easy. This is Sparta. Thank you guys for watching. Thanks for support. Hope you guys have a wonderful Saturday, whatever time of day this is the area. Like the video if you like it. Dislike it if you dislike it. Show people that are interested in this sort of content. Thanks for 1,021 subscribers. I do really appreciate it, and have a good one.